Hi there, welcome back. It's Motivational Monday. How motivated are you feeling? Hello, I'm Lisa, and I try and do something just a bit positive on a Monday morning just to try and get us ready for the week ahead. I will link up the previous links below for you so you can go and have a nose. I do try and vary them a little bit. I'm doing something that I haven't actually done before this week. I am setting you with a do what you love challenge. Actually, do you know, I need to go and get something for this. I am setting you a do what you love challenge. This is one of the postcards from this month's kit. Isn't it cute? Love that. Looks a bit better than just sticking this little notepad up and you can't really see what it is. But I'm going to explain to you what this challenge is. It's a 20-day challenge, and I challenge you to make a note each day of things that you have achieved. Okay, now I know it's called Do What You Love Challenge. You need to include some things that you have enjoyed doing. You don't have to do them in consecutive days. I started mine a few days ago and I did skip one of the days because I literally worked all day and it's just physically I did not have any other time in. But I will tell you or show you what I've got on my list and explain how I mean. So the idea is it's a feel good list. So it's things that make you feel good that you've achieved, but things that also make you feel good because you've actually given yourself a little bit of time. So for example, on this day, I cleaned all 3 bathrooms that day. I did work 15 hours that day. I made a really good dinner for the family. I watched a movie, Rings, whilst working, and so I've highlighted that with a red heart because that was actually something that I really enjoyed doing. I watched Living the Dream. I love that trashy program. I don't know if it's ITV. I'm not sure what channel. It's about a family that have moved to Florida. It's not actually that great, but for some reason I find it really relaxing. So I put a red heart next to that one as well. I recorded a creative video from last week, and I paid 3 big holiday invoices on this particular day as well. So these are things that I could have just thought, you know, I've just had a really long working day. But actually, by writing them down, you can really see what you've achieved and that you have actually done nice things as well. The following day, I went on a shopping date with my husband, so I put a red heart next to that one. I did shoot a video while shopping. That's coming up at the end of the week. We went out with our lovely friends, and I did something really naughty. We didn't get back till midnight, and I made us cheese and tomato sandwiches, and we took them to bed, and we ate cheese and tomato sandwiches in bed about 12:20. Isn't that naughty? But it felt really good. So actually I included that on my list because I look back on that now and it makes me smile, because I'd never usually do something like that. Don't usually eat that late, and certainly not in bed. The next day I've done a house clean. This was yesterday's actually. I cleaned the house. I did really well, all the bathrooms, and usually if you watch my channel, I like just kind of keep things just blitzing away during the week. I don't usually do big long cleans, but after kit packing it needed it. Blitz my daughter's room, and then I gave myself an hour and a half doing my trip report time. I like to write up my trip reports, like keeping a diary with all the photos. That feels to me like my personal time. I will leave a link below for my trip reports. There are US holidays. If they interest you, you can then just read them. There's the previous ones on there as well. We watched Dumpling last night. Have you seen that movie? It's on Netflix. Really enjoyed that. We watched that last night, and we did some Disney resort research as well. So I gave that one a red heart. So I'm basically putting things, not normal things that I would usually do. I hoover every day, so I'm not going to put vacuum down because it's something I do anyway. These are things that have made me feel really good, and the ones that are for me, I've put a little red heart next to them, so you can tell the difference between them on the list. The things that are special, really, really good, and the things that actually they just made me feel good. Do you know, I was thinking about this list earlier on, and I'm going to do a face pack tonight. I haven't done a face mask for ages, so I'm going to put that on here, and that will get a red heart as well. If you have a bubble bath, for example, it could be looking at your list, you think, actually, do you know, I've done nothing for me tonight, and then you think, I'm going to have a bath tonight, and go and run yourself a bubble bath, or go out for a walk, or just do something for you. Just even if it's just something for 10-15 minutes, flick through a magazine, read a book at bedtime, just something for you. But actually you can get some other challenges done as well. I'm going to try and do some extra jobs this week. I think I'm going to video them. I've got some things in the studio I need to declutter in here. It's got really bad, and I'm actually going to chip away at it because at the moment it just feels like a really big job, and I will actually note what I'm doing on here as well, because then looking back over the few days you just realize then how much you have achieved. So that's your 20-day challenge, to try and do this for 20 days. Like I said, it doesn't have to be consecutive. Don't get yourself stressed out if you miss a day or two, but actually then have a look over. I have put the date at the top of mine. Have a look over and just see what you've actually done in those days, and hopefully it will make you feel good. But also the other thing is to actually make sure that you're allowing yourself some like me time as well, so you're doing nice things for yourself as well, and just so you don't get forgotten in amongst this crazy life, because life just flies by, doesn't it? So that's my challenge. It's a 20-day do what you love challenge, and let me know how it's going. Let me know if you're up for the challenge, and come back here and just keep posting and let me know how it's going, and we can kind of do this together. Maybe next week we can catch up a little bit on the video and see how it's going. I do actually need some motivation today. It's Sunday. The place is a tip. Where I've been kit packing, I've caught up with the house now, but everything in here is a mess in my studio. It's really quite embarrassing. Do you want to peek? This is supposed to be my YouTube area. I always envisioned sitting here on my lovely sofa and shooting videos, and it's become the dumping area in here. I've got stuff that I still need to sell. I know I've been saying that for years. I cleared out cupboards and that from my old wedding business. I need to stick it on eBay. I've got loads of favour buckets and bits and pieces. I've got some DIYs. I've got DIYs from Christmas that I never got round to doing, and I did. You may have seen my shopping video. No, you haven't. The video's not up yet. So I've went shopping on Friday, and I've got loads of Poundland and stuff like that. I'm going to do some DIYs. So that stuff's all down there as well. That video is going up on Friday, by the way. So you can watch that on Friday. I had a really good shop and I got some really good bargains. I've also got loads of boxes in here. The next lot of printables, all the papers and everything have arrived for the next kit. So I need to try and find homes. I've got stuff everywhere in here. And I've got bits and pieces on my desk that I need to put away from kit packing, leftover bits and pieces from the kits. So that's what I need to do tomorrow. So I need some motivation as well, but I think I'm going to film a video or two in here this week maybe, because not the actual tidying, you've seen me tidy my studio enough times, but some proper decluttering. There's some areas like around here. I've got a big build up of things kind of happening, and I bought some storage baskets which you will see on the video on Friday, and I'm going to redo some of my drawers. I just need to change some organisation around, so I might do a video about that. Let me know if that interests you, and leave me a comment below and let me know if you'd like to see that video. And yes, so this week, Wednesday, I am doing a planner video. I want to do some DIY bits with the kit that's just gone out, so that will be Wednesday. And Friday, you've got my shopping video coming up. We did have a really good shop. And Saturday, I've got a Magic Kingdom video. So I hope you are excited about those videos. And let me know what you've got planned this week. I would love to know. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. And don't forget the 20-day Do What You Love challenge. And don't forget to include some nice things for yourself in there. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you don't already, and I will see you on Wednesday with my lovely kit and my lovely planners. Take care, bye! Sorry, I did forget to add that these are the notebooks I'm using that are from the kits this month. I'll show you them when they're empty. So this is what I'm using for the 20-day challenge. But obviously, if one, you don't have your kit yet, or two, you don't have a kit, you can just use a normal notepad, obviously. You don't have to use one of these. But this is what I'm using. Okay, I should have mentioned that before. Bye!